Alright, when I paint my masterpiece, the Shadow Kingdom version, very easy for the most part here. It's just going to be G and D, standard tuning, no capo. This could be the majority of the song till you get to the bridge where we're going to have a C minor. Then I will play a G barred because the next chord is going to be a B minor. After that would be a C. So after that's pretty easy. And then the outro, they do have a E minor, but when we get there, we'll get there. In the beginning, there is a harmonica. We'll do that. It's in the key of G in a second here. Just want to run through the guitar. Like I said, it's pretty simple. Just G and D for the most part on the streets of Rome. Sometimes they'll like kind of stop for a second, right? And you always gotta have these little licks. And then the open G is gonna come up a lot. One of the licks that you're gonna hear is gonna be that, so might be that. And then on the D, I like to hit the open strings a lot, the open D, and then the open A right before I go back to the G. So that's pretty much it, right, for the verses. There's gonna be 2 verses, and then the bridge part here. So, kind of stops right before the bridge, and then. Sometimes I feel like my cup is running over. You could have this walk. Now, the first time I played it, I thought it would be like just a simple open position C, B, A, but they're hanging on that D for a little bit there. So I had to go an octave higher. And what I'm doing is grabbing the 7th fret of the G string here, which is going to be a D note. And just we're walking it down from 7 to 5 to 4 to 2 to open G, then 4D, 2D, open D, 3A, 2A, open A, G chord. You can time it right, and it sounds pretty awesome. So reverting back all together for the bridge here. Sometimes I feel just like my cup is running over. Because they have that like lick, and like an extra like measure of a lick. Right. So one more time here. So I won't talk this time, I promise. Like that last part is a little bit faster because I'm pretty sure they're probably like pulling off on the A. Get into that G, but once you figure out the timing, you're gonna be like, wow, okay, this sounds pretty great. The outro, DylanChords.com tabbed it out a little bit there for you. But basically, you're kind of just like on this G for a couple times here. Then they stop. Then they do a walk. They're calling it this. They have the F sharp over the top. I'm not sure if I really hear that, but they definitely end on that G. But anyways, it's a few times for the outro on the G, right? And then they do a little walk, which you can hang on the G if you want, or just kind of wait for them to do the E minor, and then D, and on that G. All right, so that's the guitar part here. Now for the harmonica, like we always do, we'll put the headphones on. So at least it's right in the beginning for us here. Key of G harmonica, doing like a draw bend for the first, like, I think 4 times, really. Then he kind of gets away from it, but it's kind of like 5, 6. Oh, pretty much always climbing up. but it's right in the beginning, so we'll play it along. And then right at like 16, 17, kind of really doesn't do a bend. I don't know, kind of hard to hear. Here's 16. And then the N is a little bit more involved. But I think he goes up to like 8-ish, 9-ish, between like 5 and 9 really. Let's start over and see if what we can do here again. Here's 16, 20. More blowing. And then there's something weird at like 26, 27, 28. Maybe like more bending towards the end of the phrase. Here's 20. I think it draws at like 27. I just can't grab it. But hopefully that's a good starter for you guys. Key G harmonica, Key G song. If this helped you, please leave a comment. We'll do another one from this if you guys want. Leave a comment requesting what you want and subscribe if you haven't already. And that's it.